One of my favorite trends from red carpet season was seeing updos finally escape from the nape of the neck. It's been there for a long time and I am here for these lovely high updos. They're not your crunchy, crispy updos of old. These are new, they're fun, they're effortless, and I love them. So I'm gonna show you how you can do it, or maybe get a friend to help you do it at home. Here's how. So let's start from the very beginning with creating our base. I'm going to start with the biggest can of volumizing mousse I have ever seen, and I'm going to apply this mousse through the roots and middle of my hair for some nice weightless volume. And then I want to tame the frizz on the ends with a serum, and this is going to help add shine and smoothness and obviously fight frizz. Once that's in, dry your hair and we're ready to move on to the next step. Okay, so now we're going to add in some extra volume with some curls, and this is going to give us a great texture for the bun. I'm going to use this 1-inch curling iron. This is the Paul Mitchell Neuro iron. I'm going to pop it on 380 degrees and wait the short amount of time that it takes for it to heat up. Then I'm curling everything away from my face. This curling iron's kind of been my new toy. I've been playing with it a lot lately and I really like it. It has this microchip that makes sure that the heat is super even throughout the barrel constantly, and it gives me great consistent curls that last really well into the next day. So you can check it out on Ulta.com along with all the products that I'm using today, because Paul Mitchell is finally on Ulta.com, not just in stores. So now it doesn't matter if you have an Ulta near you, you can get it. Once all the curls are done, your foundation is ready and it is time to build an updo. Laboring metaphor? Maybe a little bit, but let's get into it. You're going to start by separating the hair in front of your ears on either side and then brush everything back into a ponytail at the highest point of your skull, which is called the apex. This goes back in a nice little line from your chin, which helps to kind of lift and contour the jawline. It's like contouring with your hair. And it's also a little farther back than old school high updos. Those used to sit like on top of your head. This is set back a little bit and it's a little bit more modern, and like I said, slimming for the jawline. The next element of the modern high updo is a part. These used to be kind of swept straight back. You're actually going to keep a part in this hair wherever you want it to be. Another part of the old school high updo was to do this like swoop with your pieces, and we're not doing that today. You're going to go in little pieces, basically in half of each section, and sweep it almost straight back, but then keep some volume. Keep some little baby hairs, some little wispies. That is also part of the modern updo, is that it's not slicked back. And then pin it in place around your ponytail. And if the extra pinning just sounds like too much extra work, don't worry about it. Put all your hair up in the ponytail and then, join me for the bun. Now you can choose to use a bun form or not. I think it's a lot easier if you use the bun form. You're just going to put that around the base of your ponytail, and then we're going to start making some braids. Select a small piece of hair on one side and start doing a braid. I did a fishtail here because I am a glutton for punishment, I guess. My arms got real sore from doing this braid, guys. And then once that one's done, secure it with an elastic, and then on the other side, do another small braid. And this one, I did a normal braid because I learned my lesson the first time. Now's the point when I remembered, oh, I want the braids to come out of the bottom of the bun, so I casually snuck them out of the bottom of the little donut situation. It's fine. Now it's time to arrange the hair. We're going to work in small sections. I'm taking this first section, going forward, and you can see that I'm arranging it so that it covers the bun form. I'm also puffing it up a little bit so that it looks more voluminous, and then I'm going to pin it just sideways across the whole length of that section. And then with whatever ends that you have left, use those to kind of make a fun little design. Just kind of pop them up, let them be a little curl on top of the bun. Make sure that it's loose. Don't make this too purposeful, but then just pin it in place whenever you find a shape that you like. And then I'm basically just going to continue doing the same thing. Just take another section, puff it up, pin it in place, and use the ends to decorate. And this is going to be all your eye and your taste. Now make sure not to stick too close to that bun form. If you go out a little bit with the pins and then you try to puff it up a little, you'll actually end up with a more voluminous bun. Also, keep checking yourself in the mirror. You do not want this to be a perfect circle, like a little tiny snow cone on top of your head. No, just give it a little bit of shape so that it doesn't create that perfect bun shape. And finally, if you can manage it, leave one section out that doesn't need to cover the side of the bun, and use that to add a little bit of extra volume on top. Now that your bun is done, go ahead and tweak it until you like the shape. You can pull it apart, make it a little bigger. If you have any funny little areas, you can pin them back in. The great thing about having that little bun form underneath everything is that you can pin straight into it if you need to. And now all you have to do is arrange the braids. I started by pulling the normal braid apart quite a bit, and then I took it diagonally across the bun. I pulled the fishtail braid apart just the tiniest bit, and then I took that around the base of the bun and pinned it in place. And that's it. That's how to recreate this more modern high updo. I really like it. I like that this is coming back around, and this is definitely something that's great for wedding and prom season coming up. And you could even simplify it a lot and make it work for every day if you wanted to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out the products that I mentioned on ulta.com if you are interested, and I will see you guys on Saturday with another hair tutorial, and I think there might be a bonus video this Wednesday, so come back and check that out. I will see you guys then. Mwah! Bye!